hypotheticals, yeah.
Yeah, but why not hypotheticals for the future? It's the past. You're holding on to narrative.
We talk about everything, Black Brother.
Here's a hypothetical for the future. You ready?
Achoo.
The person knew exactly where I was going with this.
I like this. Black Brother, you're very disruptive sometimes on stages when we're having a serious conversation.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's why I put you down yesterday, and then you left.
I don't remember.
No, you tell us, Black Brother, what do you think would have happened if Hitler won the war?
There would be no America.
What's going to happen to America?
Actually, I just read an article that attacking all white thinking.
There's an echo. Hold on.
Yeah, and I circulated around the Jewish community. No one said anything yet.
Joey, what do you think would have happened if Hitler won the war?
There would be a world with fewer Jews.
Yeah, there definitely wouldn't have been no Israel.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, so...
But like, tell me, I want to know, what do you think the world would have looked like? Technology development, the economic system in the world, trade, would there be a global system? What do you think? Or what would the Nazis...
The goal was to... Well, Hitler, his policy was Lebensraum, right? So he wanted to conquer all of Eastern Europe going into the Ural Mountains. Because even Hitler understood what
Not Hitler.
he understood what the British ambition was. And this is sort of the hidden grammar of both World War I and World War II. The goal was to prevent any forging of alliance between the Soviet Union or just Russia and Germany. And this is still very much the foreign policy of the Americans, right? This is why the United States so vehemently opposed the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. So if you can meld German innovation with Russian natural resources, that's enough to isolate the United States and possibly dominate the entire world. It's called the Halford-Mackinder thesis. Hitler also understood this within his own paradigm, which is why he believed in conquering the heartland. So Eastern Europe was the goal. And if he could conquer Eastern Europe, take the oil fields in Romania, get the breadbasket, which was Ukraine at the time, and conquer the European part of Russia, then he felt he could rule an empire from there. I think that the goal was Germania. I think that was the name he wanted to use. So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? People say Hitler was an agent because of... They say, oh, well, there's a lot of people who say that Hitler was an agent of the British because he attacked the Soviet Union, and which is exactly what the British wanted. I think Truman said something to the effect of, if we see the Germans winning, we ought to help the Russians, and if we see the Russians winning, we ought to help the Germans.
So what if Hitler didn't fight the Russians and didn't break the non-aggression pact?
Well, that's the thing. The operation is escaping me because initially, a lot of people don't know this, before the invasion, before Operation Barbarossa, the Soviet Union was the primary source of energy for the Nazi war machine. They were the ones that were helping the Nazi war machine with their resources. until, Hitler double crossed them. And Churchill had planned on preemptively bombing the Soviet Coast. And if that were to have happened, we probably would have seen the Soviet Union ally with Nazi Germany, but that never came to fruition. Oh my God, what's the name of the operation?
But that would have not happened because Hitler was really anti-communism. I don't see a world in which.
Well, they signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact.
Yeah, but
okay. Operation Pike was a 1940 Allied plan by Britain and France to bomb Soviet oil fields in the Caucasus to cripple the USSR's economy and stop oil flow to Nazi Germany's war machine. Yeah, so.
Congratulations, you had Kitover streaming your conversation.
Fuck him. Let him stream.
How do you know?
Because I checked it.
Is
That's
he
one
wants to announce?
No, he was lowered. I kicked him. He could be the animal, but it's not streaming anymore.
Yeah, he's using the animal.
Good pocket.
No, because he's not streaming anymore. When I kicked him, it stopped.
And yes, Hitler was anti-communist, but he sort of wasn't. He really did respect Stalin. I think he said when the war was over that he would let Stalin continue his socialist project and let him live in a castle or something like that. He said a lot of nice things about Stalin. Even Mussolini, too, questioned Hitler about invading the Soviet Union. He said, Stalin's one of us. He's a red fascist of some sort. Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest foreign policy blunders in history, invading the Soviet Union. Very stupid on the part of Hitler. You see a lot of people who are World War II revisionists who say shit like, oh, Hitler had intelligence that the Soviet Union was going to preemptively invade the whole of Europe, and Hitler was just acting on it, and no. The reason is because the Soviet Union started dragging its feet when it came to the oil production, so they wanted to secure the oil fields, and in order to do that, they had to take military action against the Soviet Union. So even when Hitler invaded, when they launched the invasion, Stalin actually went into hiding and hid from a lot of his chain of command because he thought they were going to assassinate him and kill him and overthrow him for essentially sleeping on the job. So that whole narrative to me is just revisionist bullshit. But sorry, you guys are getting exposed to my World War II autism. But
Francis, what you worried about me derailing this type of discussion?
Oh my God. What do you want to talk about, Black Rabbi? Let's.
No, I don't have anything specific.
Okay,
I just
okay.
want to- So, if you look at my PTR, I wrote this, essay on leaving the white man's dream behind. And basically just showing.
You know how to read and write, Black Rabbi?
So basically, I give a critical analysis of Western Hemisphere.
His face in the background of the text is so funny, bro. You got a goofy ass smile, Black Rabbi.
All right, bro. Anyways, the point is just saying that I give a critique on Western culture and the premise of the Greco-Roman outlook on reality, which is around the concept.
I see it now, the selfie.
Anyways, how the Greek-Roman concept of reality is based around externalities and their denial that the human being has a soul or an eccentric aspect of holiness or godliness.
Why do you say the white man's dream? What's that about?
It's because it's a Roman Greek outlook.
And the Romans and
on
Greeks
reality.
were white, though.
What were they?
They were Mediterranean. Like, they didn't view themselves as white. Greeks certainly don't look white to me.
Who?
He's saying the
Like the
Romans and
person-
Greeks were white. Capital
No, they
W.
weren't.
That's a
No.
very American-centric view on
An
race.
Anglo-centric.
You white or you black?
Yeah, exactly. So are you?
Dude, the Roman Empire had nothing to do with Western Europeans.
That is
No, I
absolutely
mean,
true.
Actually, the
Yeah,
Western
Roman
Europeans
Empire
were
did have
slaves.
McDonald's.
The Western Europeans were slaves to the Romans.
Yeah, fair enough. But I still, from an American lens,
I dare you to name a single Anglo-Saxon or Germanic who was the emperor of Rome. But we know what you're gonna find. You're gonna find Arabs from Syria and North African Amazigh who were Roman emperors. Actually, 11 of them.
Either way,
Okay, either way, yeah. Let's move on. Sure.
Yeah. The point is just saying that the analysis is that there's two perspectives of reality. One perspective is that the external expression of the human being is basically the system.
You know, Rabbi, what really boggles my mind? Do you know what really boggles my mind?
Well, I think
Two things. Two things. Number one, Westerners who believe that the story of the Western ascendancy is like the very goes way back in history, when it actually is just the story of the past 400 years of human history. And the second thing is Jews who believe that these past 80 years is the rule and not the exception to the rule in Jewish history. Like, it really boggles my mind that I don't know, it's kind of a super ironic contradiction where you cry victim and you say, I've been persecuted for over 2,000 years, and then at the same time you believe that for some reason that this power is everlasting, and the story of your ascendancy is the story of Jewish existence, when it's not. Like, you guys need to cope, bro. Whether you Westerners or Jews, you need to cope. Because one thing is for sure, dude, the East is rising again. And the story of the past 400 years is nothing in comparison to the millennia of Eastern ascendancy.
Yeah, the thing is, you're still looking at everything from like this Roman Western perspective, where you see rising as a frame of like military advancement or technological or even economic expansion. But really, the era that we're going into, the societies that are going to flourish are going to be societies that have a high level of emotional intelligence, a high level of individual sovereignty. And this is where your society fails. And not just you guys, also in Africa, also in Asia.
How are we failing when we're actually improving?
No, you're not. The thing is, you guys have to figure
What's the
out.
metric that we're not improving?
And so I'm trying to give it to you. The basis of social involvement.
That's
Like
a whole
you
bunch
guys-
of nothing. I'm talking about
Okay.
real metrics. I'm talking
That's
about.
not real. You're using.
Wait, I'm talking about
I just
GDP.
wrote an
I'm
article
talking about
about this.
education. I'm talking
That's
about
not
literacy. I'm talking about scientific
not right.
publication.
It's
I'm
not
talking
right.
about accreditation to universities. What is not?
It's not it. You're still thinking in the past. What you're talking about, that matrix.
What do you mean past? These are legitimate metrics
I'll give you.
to measure development.
I'll give you a hint. There is a world post AI, right? And that world post AI is a world where all human labor is marginalized by technology, whether it's robots or artificial intelligence. And so all the things you're talking about are byproducts of a world before that existed. All the skill sets you're going to get in college are already now replaced. All the things that
Then why aren't you shutting down the colleges?
That's exactly how boomers talk about AI, bro. They think it's like
With-
Terminator.
No, it's not terminated. You understand? America already figured this out in the 80s, late 70s, when Bill Clinton was running for president. That's why America moved out all of its factories and just sent it overseas. People
It's
thought,
like that he wanted a nuclear bomb.
Like,
No,
Bill
it's
Clinton was.
no, I think Jack does have a point. Like boomers, they absolutely, and I do feel like the older generation is doing this. You guys, like, you know, you climb up the ladder and then you pull it up behind you. So, like, what do you guys expect the fucking youth to do? Like, you say shit like that. What are we supposed to do? If everything that we're to make a living is get taken away by AI, like. How is that helpful? I don't understand why you guys say this shit.
Again, first of all, this is what's happening. Number two is I'm already writing that future, right? Like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm giving you a grid map on how to access your human potential past the limited
You said Bill Clinton. You said Bill Clinton moved the factories in the 70s.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Bill Clinton wasn't even the governor of Arkansas in the 70s.
You're just like looking to find ways to like argue against what I'm saying.
You meant
My
next.
point is to say when Clinton was running for president, one of the things he said
That was in
consistently
the 90s.
when he was running for president, I'm saying, but even before then, America was already outsourcing. My point is like when Clinton ran for office, he was telling the factory workers that, hey, these jobs are never going to come back. You're going to have to go to college and get re-educated. America went from universities to junior colleges to now trade schools, and even now.
So are you telling me more Americans are getting?
Someone dumb. You sound smart to someone dumb, but
hey, whatever, that's cool. Either way, the Eastern world is already left.
dude, you know the Iranian bomb and AI are the same thing. It's always 2 weeks from destroying the world. It's 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. Bro,
I don't know about the Eastern world being left behind when the Western world is crumbling right now. I mean,
I don't know.
What pisses me off? I ask people questions, like serious questions on the shit they say on here, and they're like, "Oh, I'm answering it right now," and then they never fucking answer my question.
I don't get a chance to do it because I get cut off every 5 seconds.
Wait,
You just said some shit about like Bill Clinton. You didn't answer my question. Go ahead.
So I don't know when he disparages the East. Like I don't know. Let's look. China, the second biggest economy, is it not improving and developing? What about Japan? What about South Korea? What about Saudi Arabia?
You're not listening to what I'm saying, Prince. I'm talking about the emotional intelligence of the social infrastructure of the society, how people feel about themselves, how people are able to express themselves, how people are able to live in conjunction. That is the future of the world.
So you're saying emotional intelligence. If you score high on emotional intelligence.
No, it's not scoring high. It's about having citizens that live, that believe that they're free and they could pursue happiness as they want in that society.
hello?
That was weird.
Yeah.
Is that your phone too, or just
Did the
mine?
massage just like interrupt?
I'm just about to say that.
Hey, Coco, I'm going to post a link because I'm not going to be able to have full sentences here. I'll post a link on economy for your generation and also education.
Just the way this guy's real, bro.
infiltrate.
Just like
He's real.
I'm
not a
I'm
South
part
Park
of the
character. He's
Eastern world.
real.
I don't know on what basis emotional intelligence is a factor in determining whether or not a country develops. I don't know where you got that from.
I don't think so either.
And emotional intelligence is not even scientifically measurable. It's self-reporting. I mean, do you have emotional intelligence, Barbara? And if people are getting measured on emotional intelligence, then who the fuck is getting measured on emotional dumbness? Like,
I'm saying is the innovation of what we call
Sounds smart to dumb people.
Hey man, you guys can make fun of me now, but you're gonna remember I said this too.
Okay, are you familiar with emotional dumbness, Black Rabbi?
Yeah, that's the societies of the East. That's a society that comes out and says, hey, I'm going to mow down 50,000 of my citizens to make sure that they stay in order. They are incapable of having any type of communal dialogue or conflict resolution. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a prehistoric way of looking at reality. And it's not just...
So were black people like that when they were enslaved?
Why do you guys always run to that? Like, it's like you guys...
No, it's the closest example to home. It's the closest example to you.
No, but it's like...
Now answer the question. Were black people incapable of conflict resolution?
Yes. That's why they were able to succeed in America.
Wow,
That's
yes. Wait,
yeah, that's how the black people were able to rearrange the political system in America to their benefit. Something that didn't even acknowledge them as human beings. They changed it around. That's what the civil rights movement was. It was a rearranging of the geopolitical landscape in America.
The civil rights movement, aka the Black Jewish Alliance.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Anyway,
Kanye West threw that one on the
all the youngsters here. I put that explains the new economy that they're going to be dealing with post AI, and I give vivid details on how to prepare.
Black Rabbi, let me tell you something. Number one, the fear about AI is way too overblown. AI is not going to replace all jobs, and people are not going to be unemployed, and the government is not going to give universal checks. Okay, AI is being already integrated into the economy and is replacing certain jobs, but other jobs are being also created to other jobs, especially in the AI field itself. That's number one. Number two, AI can be regulated. A lot of governments, including that of the United States, regulate AI to prevent major layoffs like this. Companies cannot and will not willy-nilly replace. There's a reason why many European countries till this very day do not allow Uber to operate in their countries. You know what? So they don't get massive layoffs from the taxi industry. AI can be regulated by governments.
Israel don't let Uber drivers. Because the taxi business will be out. You're finished.
Exactly. So it is controlled. It's not in control.
I'm not an AI warrior. I'm just giving you a clear, concise of the future. And I even have, Prince, I even could show you what national security is going to look like post this era. I've already designed it out. This is all the basis of my presidential campaign. Everything you're saying, and I'm taking these ideas and now I'm publishing them myself. And I'm starting to burn.
Wait, why are you laughing? I'm confused.
That's all you need to do when you finish.
Really, bro? It's fucking ridiculous.
Wait, I want to ask Joey. Joey, do you know that Black Rabbi is running for the White House in 2032?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
Did you know that Black Rabbi is running for White House in 2032?
El Normo here.
Oh, great.
Normo.
El Normo, come up and tell us how Black Rabbi is not a Jew. Because I believe he is a Jew.
Tell us how your coffee date was.
Is that your name, Black Rabbi?
Yeah, normal.
You should come up and tell us how his coffee day was.
Where's El Normo?
That's how he talks.
Yeah, normal in the goo.
El Normo loves telling Black Rabbi he's not a Jew for some reason. Yeah, Black Rabbi knows more about the Torah than El Normo ever. Yeah.
I just put in the chat a whole outlook on national
I have a
security
question
culture.
for Black Rab.
National security, yes, so...
Black Rabbi, do you consider El Normo to be a Jew? I think that's the real question.
Yeah,
Doesn't... Wait, what makes him a Jew?
He doesn't keep Torah. He doesn't keep
Shabbat.
Shabbat.
He's always on
Torah
that.
is not the basis of what makes you a Jew or not. It makes you a good Jew, keeping the Torah.
So what makes you a non-Jew?
What makes you a non-Jew?
Converting to
Different-
Christianity.
No,
two,
not
two
just that.
factors. One way, either a person has a Jewish mother, right?
No, what makes you not a Jew? Like,
Or a person is like me who took on the Torah and went through the ceremonial process to do it.
so do you believe that somebody can be born to a Jewish mother, be an atheist, and still be a Jew?
Yeah, 100%. Unfortunately,
Where in your Torah does it say that?
and kings that were like idol worshippers at times. I mean, it's like all through the Tanakh. Like, it's not being a Jew and being righteous.
What
Not
kings?
like,
Can you name them?
it was King Menashe doing. I mean, dude, we had really bad people at different times.
Solomon began to start worshiping idols now.
I don't know about that. He had wives that did that. I don't think he did. He was criticized for having wives that did leave their foreign practices.
Well, I'm about to deliver a take that you probably have never heard before, but King Solomon is in hell.
If it's a Jewish source, I doubt I haven't.
No, he's not.
He is in hell.
No, because when people die,
What did you say? Did you say, Q? What was your position on this one?
Solomon is in hell.
King Solomon?
Oh,
Goo, why would you say that?
you're weird, bro. Put some respect on the messengers of God.
not in hell. I'm out of here right now.
I mean, is that a Christian position or something? I'm so confused.
Anyways, let's move on. He doesn't want to elaborate, obviously. He fucked up again.
You need to go to confession.
Joey, you need to vote for Black Rabbi. Wallah, Joey, you think I'm joking? By the way, I'm not joking. He's been preparing for his campaign for the past 2 years. Black Rabbi, what makes you think? By the way, I never asked you actually, are you running as a Democrat or a Republican?
Republican.
Republican. And what state are you from?
California.
So my question to you is, why on earth did you all of a sudden decide to jump to the highest office in the land instead of at least doing what the average standard politician in the US has done, except for Donald Trump, which is like start with the low offices to reach the high office? You didn't run for mayor, city council mayor, you didn't run for Senate in your state, you didn't run for Congress.
I did run for Congress. In 2016, I ran as a Republican nominee in California. I lost against Karen Bass. 37th.
Okay, that's a Democrat district, no?
Yeah. The most Democrat district in America.
Okay. So.
And I still got over 10,000 votes.
How many votes? 10,000. Okay. And what makes you think people are gonna vote for you to run? Like, what makes you think you're gonna even make it to the Republican primary? And what is the requirement to get to the primary?
The thing is, what I'm doing and going to expand is I'm going to create my own grassroots movement. You know what I'm saying? So I'm creating my own movement around these ideas. The ideas I'm posting in your chat. I'm a build community organizer.
So let me tell you something. I'm gonna say it in front of Goo. If 5 years from now we see Black Rabbi on CNN or on Fox News in the primaries, that's it. I'm gonna do something really violent to myself. Listen, I'm just saying crazy shit does happen, and if this guy makes it to the primary, we're all fucked.
Why? Well, I told you I'd be a great friend to the Muslim world. I understand.
I get that far. because it's not going to be endorsed by anybody worth a damn. Like Black Rabbi, to be up in that space, there's a lot of things that you have to do. But you have to be sponsored by certain entities, and I doubt that you're even remotely in that class, bro. Like it's just what it is.
That's naivete.
Oh, it's not naivete. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
How would you know?
Getting involved in politics, you're gonna go against the Torah. You're gonna go against the Torah doing that, man.
No, I'm bringing the Torah to politics.
Well, you know what's funny about the rabbis over there, like the ones that are high caliber, they actually understand what the Bible's saying or what the prophecy says. They
Wait, what is El Normo talking about in the chat? Who is El Normo addressing?
Wait, is he talking to me?
No, I think he's talking to Black Rabbi. Can you clarify, Mr. Jew, in the chat who you're referencing? And became the first toxic.
Oh, how'd you get kicked out of the room?
So, anyways, the point is, I posted it in your chat. Basically, it's a new form of global governance, and it's a applicable methodology.
No, forget about that. I have a potential voter or voters for you in the room. I want you to make your case. I want you to tell them about, briefly about your economic program, your education program, your
I have it. I have it all
policy
written
program.
down, and I have 5 books ready to come out.
Okay, give us surface level information on these topics. I think Joey works in politics. He can be one of your grassroots.
No.
Black Rabbi, are you gonna pay your employees, or it's gonna be voluntary?
Most of my campaign is going to be teaching people Kabbalah.
Wait, what the fuck? What does that have to do with running for the White House?
Well, what it means is that I'm going to be the first spiritual president to ever be in the White House. Not religious, spiritual president.
No. There's been many. All the presidents practice Kabbalah. Trump practiced Kabbalah. It's in his diary, bro. Like we're talking about spiritual, where they worship Satan, which actually all of them do. They all practice the dark arts, bro. So to sit up here and say that when you get up in office, you understand that.
Black Rabbi, what is Kabbalah? What is Kabbalah? Joey, do you know what Kabbalah is?
Yes.
What is Kabbalah, Joey?
Yeah, exactly. Good question.
I would rather
Can you explain it?
Black Rabbi explain it because I want to see his perspective on it.
Okay, go ahead, Black Rabbi. Sure, Joey, go ahead.
So basically, like in a bullet point, the American people have suffered through policy because the policies have never addressed their inner soul.
No, define Kabbalah. What do you do?
No.
Kabbalah, that's something separate. Kabbalah is you would say
Is it magic?
no, not at all. It's like saying the quantum physics says that I see is less than 1% of reality, right? And there's a whole 99% beyond what's going on around us. They call it string theory, different things. So Kabbalah addresses the world, not just of the world you can't connect to your 5 senses, but the influences that creates that world.
I'm confused. Okay, that is not saying much. What is Kabbalah? Where did it come from? Who practice Kabbalah? Do all Jews believe in Kabbalah? Are there Christians who believe in Kabbalah? I have so many questions.
Adam was the first person to practice.
What's your proof?
Our sources. When Adam was in the Garden of Eden, the angel Raziel came to him and brought him a book that taught him, that showed him all the future worlds, showed him how to connect, how to do sacrifices, all these things. And that information was passed on to all these people throughout history.
So what you're saying is Adam is not actually the son of God then? Or he's not
Okay, Joey,
creation.
tell me
He's not a creation of God.
Of course he was. What are you talking about?
Because you just contradicted yourself by saying, like what Kabbalah is.
No, I didn't. I just don't think you heard me correctly. I said Adam, the first man, was given a book by the angel Raziel.
Mm-hmm.
And the angel Raziel, the book that he brought him was called the Book of Adam, and it showed him the future world. It showed him how to connect to God. It showed him the cosmic coordinates and everything. And he passed that information on to his sons. And eventually, the sons died, and then Seth came, and Seth passed it on to Enosh, and it went on for generations.
So what are the pillars of Kabbalah?
The pillars?
Yeah. What do they stand for?
No, Kabbalah is just a deeper understanding of the Torah.
A deeper understanding of the Torah?
It takes the Torah, yes, the emphasis is on the Torah. It takes the Torah and it turns it into codes. It turns it into systems of thought, not just stories. You can read it on the literal level stories, but going past that, the letters, the letters, the gematria, the structure, the phrases are all explaining different cosmic coordinates, how the moon aligns, how human anatomies develop, how they interact, key points throughout the year where you could achieve certain connections, elevating your consciousness, transferring healing, creating healing, all these things.
Okay, so real quick, Black Rabbi. So I want you to understand something because you mentioned gematria. This whole world's run off of that, right? And if you don't think that the people that's been in office are not aware of Kabbalah and also to gematria, it comes from Kabbalah, which is the practice of coding numbers into letters, right? Then you be sadly mistaken to think that you would be you would come into office bringing that knowledge. That knowledge is, everybody uses that knowledge. Everybody, the high elites, and everything that we see around the world that's going on, they do things through numbers and letters. They do things through codes, right? So, with that being said, you're not doing anything that they don't know. So, I don't think you're bringing anything revelatory to the office at all. No, I'm letting you know that Kabbalah, they practice Kabbalah, motherfucker.
Well, you're not even circumcised. You don't even know Kabbalah.
I am circumcised, you fucking weirdo. Like, why do you keep bringing that shit up? You fucking faggot. What do you mean?
You're not circumcised. Just because
I'm not circumcised, even though I was circumcised. Make that make sense. Why the fuck would you bring up circumcision, you fucking cocksucker?
Because your intellect is not evolved.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, Goo, can you run a check on Gray to let us know?
Like this, I'm just saying, like, who's...
Like seriously, what does his genitals need to do anything with this conversation?
Because if a man is not properly circumcised, meaning like in the spiritual way, his intellect is not able to evolve past a child level, right? So that's why most Western and Eastern philosophers and thinkers have a very dismal, dark perspective about reality because their intellect is not much further than a crying baby, right? So he's sitting here telling me what I can't do, what doesn't work, what this, like as if he knows anything about me, right? And he's doing it, but that's not really his fault. It's his limited intellect because he's an uncircumcised man, right? And
so this guy is saying a lot of nothing. And he's not even addressing what I was just saying. You're like,
Goo.
Yeah, what up, Prince?
Circumcision and intelligence are related.
That's what I'm gathering from this comment.
No, but Black Rabbi, I mean, this motherfucker was born in the United States as if he was circumcised within 8 days. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I was.
Wait, I mean, Ray is American, and a lot of most American.
No, but Chris,
I don't know why you're getting this from.
When you are, like, say, I give you two examples. When you're born into Islam, the people who do your circumcisions, if they are Muslim, they're doing it with the mindset of fulfilling the obligation God gave to Abraham. The same thing with Jews. Jews are more specific. As the other people of the other nations, they don't have that. They just had a medical procedure for health reasons. So what I'm saying is that's why their intellect is lower than the people of Abrahamic connection, because they don't have tools to evolve them out of their limited state. Right, so all I'm saying,
I understand. It's like it's a ritual, but like I don't understand the connection to intelligence. Like,
yeah. So this is the thing.
Wait, Black Rabbi,
this doesn't make sense, dude.
Black Rabbi, do you believe? Wait, hold up. Do you believe?
I believe you're a heathen. I believe you're a heathen.
You believe that I'm a heathen? That's cool that you believe that. I mean, even though you yourself don't keep the Torah, but with that being said, Black Rabbi, since you brought that up, do you believe in any of the epistles of the apostles at all?
No, it's for the heathens.
Oh, it's for the heathens, even though
okay, it's fine. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, I was just making. Okay, I was gonna make a point, but that's fine.
The people with no intellect.
Okay, but you're not showing anything that you have an intellect. Because I was talking about, I was letting you know the point. No, listen, the point I was making. No, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. You don't know a goddamn thing. You don't know a goddamn thing. Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem, because you're throwing these little ad hominem attacks or direct attacks about someone not being circumcised and not instead of dealing with the subject matter. The subject matter is that you said that you claim, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. You said you made the claim. You made the fucking claim. No, shut the fuck up. You made the claim that you were going to bring something spiritually divine coming into office, even though the things that you reference in the Kabbalah, shut your dick suckers first and foremost. All right. You said you were going to bring something revelatory into the office. You fucking faggot. All right, you fucking coward. You said you were going to bring something revelatory into the office with gematria and with Kabbalah. He left. He left. He was gonna bring, you know what I'm saying? And all I was stating is that you're not bringing anything new. All these people practice gematria. All these people do. All these people practice fucking Kabbalistic practices, which goes back to ancient Babylon, which through the rabbinic teachings of the priests of the Sanhedrin. All right, that goes back thousands of years. All right, but these people in today's time practice this shit. So him referencing all this stuff, he's not bringing anything new. So that's all I was going to ask. I wasn't even going to go into that whole spill of going back and forth with him like that. I just wanted to see what he was going to say about that. And then you saw that he sat up here and attacked me not being circumcised, which is a lie, which is weird as fuck, man. Just, never mind. That's the Air Force skin. I think that's what that was about. Yeah, he's a weird motherfucker, man. And then he talks about the Torah, but doesn't bring anything out of the Torah, though. That's the funniest shit.
There's one thing that, I don't know if you guys caught it, but he's talking about, part of the Kabbalah is, practicing, forbidden practices, which he never actually expanded on it to talk about what that is. I wish he talked a little bit more about it.
Well, that's the thing. The fact that he brought up Kabbalah, right?
Yeah.
Which is, it's inverted, just like the Talmud. It's an inverted version. It's actually way worse than the Talmud, as bad as the Talmud is.
Right.
But it's an inverted version of the Torah. I mean, there's a lot of things like ritual blood. I mean, the shit that you've seen that's in the Kabbalistic practices. Mm-hmm. And he referenced gematria, right? So just real briefly. I mean, if you heard of gematria, all right, and I'm pretty sure El Normal's wicked ass over there. You know what I'm saying? IDF soldier or whatever. He probably knows about this.
So I'm pretty sure he's been around at least before. You know, everything that we see, like whether it be media that we consume in every country, by the way, world leaders, all this other stuff, they all practice this Kabbalistic coding of numbers into letters. So you have a name, you have your name. There is a vibration behind it. These are hermetic principles. So certain things had happened, like October 7th was a ritual. All right, they did, you know, the powers that be orchestrated a particular situation that happened over there that caused this rift and war, because going back, you know, hundreds of years with Aleister Crowley, he predicted that there was going to be a third world war, which involved Islam and Zionism. All right, so these people practice this kind of shit all throughout the world. All right, so all I'm saying is that, and I can go, I mean, there's so much to talk about with that subject matter, but to sit up here and say that he's going to bring this shit out when, in this I know he don't know a goddamn thing. The people that's in office, they all practice this shit. The people that, the fucking gambling, like these sports, all these sports are fucking rigged. They rigged it through gematria. All right, numbers and shit. This shit is not, my bad. My bad. That shit pisses me off, man, when I hear someone like him run his mouth. And I was just being respectful. I was just saying, like, look, they practice this shit. They do this every day. People die by the numbers. That's why you have the movie called Murder by Numbers. Yeah. Number 38 in gematria equals murder, shooting, homicide, and all this other shit. This shit is not. You know, oh my God, bro. You know, never mind. My bad. I'm gonna go on mute. That shit pissed me off.
You good, man. Prince, back to you.
Norm was invited to debate Rayaba on what he's talking about, but I think he took the coward's way out.
I see that he knows who Aleister Crowley is, so I'm pretty sure he practices some of the things that man taught. That was one of the most demonic people to ever walk the face of this earth. And of course, someone like El Normo will big him up and say that he was a great man, you know, just like he thinks that Trump in the GOP, you know, harboring pedophiles is a good thing. I mean, this dude's been in other rooms sitting up here defending these pedo motherfuckers, saying that, these Epstein files mean nothing. This doesn't prove anything.
Where did Black Rabbi go?
Yeah, what's up? He got kicked out, bro.
Why is there no more defending?
Or did he just get moved down?
No, he ran like the bitch that he was. I just muted him for a second just so I could get my point off. Then he fucking ran.
El Normo, get your ass up. We gotta hear El Normo's take. Like, El Normo, you gotta come up here. You gotta dispel these myths, these lies that they're spewing about Judaism. You gotta come up, brother.
He's not a Jewish warrior that I thought he would be, to be honest.
I helped the Jewish community when I defended them over the tunnel conspiracy. You know, I went over to Chabad. I went over to Chabad Lubavitch and I checked out those tunnels myself, and everything you guys were talking about was just simply not true. The cumulative IQ of this room is 47. Well, you made that comment before I came in here, so...
You're literally a being. I don't know what.
And what the fuck are you? What are you? What are you? Tell me what you are. Tell me what you are.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Huh?
Do you know what
Exactly.
the IQ test for Goo and his people is?
Bitch, you know my mother is the beaner, right? By your own tradition, I'm not a beaner. By your own tradition, I'm not even a beaner. So why don't you apply your culture, right? Your superior culture onto me. Why don't you do that? You're very selective. You know what? You're Lebanese. If I'm a beaner, you're Lebanese. You're from Lebanon. As a matter of fact, you're a Shiite from southern Lebanon. That's you, motherfucker. What the fuck are you? Bitch? Bitch, call me a fucking beaner again.
Damn. Who stood up for himself?
In guessing how many
Bitch, I descend from the people that curtailed you fuckers from Al-Andalus, motherfucker. That's what the fuck we did. I want to go by my mother's lineage, I'm gonna do that. Bitch.
Wait, black people were
still
involved
salty over that. Al-Andalus, you guys are still crying about that. You guys are like worse than the Greeks when it comes to Constantinople. It's the same shit. You guys are still bitching about that. You lost. You fucking lost. Deal with it, nigger.
Did you drink, Goo?
Oh my god, Nora keeps thinking Goo's drunk.
It's okay. I have like, a little bit of,
Are you alcoholic, Goo?
I was in high school.
Supposed to be in the gym.
David Bobadilla.
Why don't you drink Kabbalah?
Dude, you're supposed to be in the gym getting ready for the war with Iran. Sitting here drinking while your country might beat you at the moment.
Maybe I'm trying to put on so much weight.
I think when he gets really angry, he's
as
intoxicated.
much weight as possible so they don't draft me. I'm playing 3D chess.
You're draft dodging?
I want to be an armchair.
Who's this? Who hacked Goo's account?
The only thing that Goo does at the gym is the treadmill, so he can't practice how to run away.
Bitch, I'm stronger than you. You know I'm stronger than you? What's your max bench? Tell me right now what's your max bench.
Dude, what position
I can
did you play
literally go back
football in high school?
and rep 225 for 10 reps. This motherfucker is weak. You do free weights. You don't do any fucking barbells, motherfucker. I know your type. You go there and you just hit dumbbells, bitch. The fuck out of here.
There's nothing wrong with that. That was fine.
There's a lot wrong with that. This motherfucker's a bitch.
Damn. Goo, what position did you play football in high school? We all know you played something. Got it.
Yeah, I take it back. Pino.
Prince AJ!
Apparently the crowd is finding the energy.
This man take like eight shots or something. Like, what's wrong?
It's really interesting that
I slunked back to Celsius like 20 minutes ago.
It's really interesting
Oh,
that more defends Epstein.
Hey, that Celsius got
Children with
that Celsius got amphetamines in there. That's,
Look what Norm said in the comments. He said Prince works out at the children's gym.
Yeah, why is he always talking about children?
I don't know, but did you see his comment a little higher up talking about kids?
Bro, this guy is
kindergartners
literally
talking about
children
sex
and
and
Epstein.
all this nonsense. That was weird, bro.
Normal, that's sus as fuck.
Normal, what the heck, dude?
why are you talking about little kids, you creep motherfucker?
Yeah, on God.
I mean, who sees a normal's face and thinks, yeah, I would want this guy to babysit my children.
No, he looks like one of them Epstein motherfuckers.
Would you take Norm or McDoubtfire for his the babysit your kids? Norm or Miss Doubtfire?
You know, I never really understood the dirty look. Either grow a beard or fucking shave it. What is this fucking in between nonsense that you do? Oh look, now he's saying I was trafficked, Prince Andrew. Wow. Wow, so you accuse Epstein of trafficking people? I thought you said he didn't. Yo, good. Didn't this fucking douchebag said Epstein didn't traffic people?
I think he did say that in Chile.
I kind of fell into that trap right now, dude.
El Norma, it would be a lot easier if you could just come up and speak your mind. And
Oh my god. That would be
Miss the
heavy.
old Normo. Just straight from the goat, Normo.
I'll do my best.
That don't have
Is
no
that
soul.
Kanye West?
My name is El Normal, and Israel is the greatest country on earth. I'm gonna bomb all you people, and I hate every one of you Palestinians. Why? I work for the IDF. That's how this motherfucker sound.
Gaza Plaza.
He said Gaza Plaza. Someone's grandfather. I don't know. You're weird.
Like, this is just boring, bro. At least entertain us if you're gonna do it.
Oh, normal.
It usually comes up.
So
He usually comes up running his mouth.
yeah, I mean, what's the issue of coming up and just speaking about your point?
You really want a headache from Norm?
I mean, he wants to talk. Why not invite him? Don't type it. Come say it.
He's a puss. He's a
We're
puss.
gonna force him to do it in a sec. Hold on.
No, we can have a civilized conversation.
There we go. Now he can't speak. And he left. Fucking piece of shit.
Should have seen that one coming. He'll be back.
He's such a fucking weasel.
He's been attacking people in the chat a lot. It's like new style.
What?
His doctor told him if he keeps yelling at people in cans, he's gonna have a
That
stroke.
photo of him, Randy, and fucking Gabriel, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
George?
They look like 3 fucking walking corpses. Fuck. Like, pasty, fucking, dead, like, cheesy white skin. It's like, ugh, gross.
Thing is, if kosher food will do for your skin.
Ashkenazi Jewish food is fucking gross, man. Like, the gefilte fish and all that shit. I think the only redeeming quality is, like, the deli stuff. Like a pastrami sandwich and, what's the other one? Yeah, like you have Katz's Deli in New York.
Cat's Deli, dude. Cat's Deli.
Fucking $30 for a sandwich. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Is it worth it? I never weighed it.
It's absolutely worth it. And it's
If it's just cold sandwiches.
It's also Muslim friendly.
Hell no.
Because it's
God,
kosher
man.
and it's halal. There's no pork. No pork.
Damn. In the heart of the Christian.
That's right. In our Christian nationalist nation.
That's fucking right. And
Anyway,
it is a hub of opposition against the Christians.
that's
Deli.
listen. Cats
It's
is
the headquarters.
That's right.
Where Muslims and Jews come to fill their stomachs and plot on the destruction of the Western Christian. Yeah.
That's right.
They secretly eat McDonald's filet fishes in the fucking back.
Cheese fries and hot dog. Cheese and hot dog.
Cheesy cheese and triple fudge chocolate cookies.
Kristen, this is a Christian nation, goddamn.
We got fucking, it was a little Italian kid. There is. Go to Costco. He's a Costco.
Wait, what Italian individual?
Fuck you. Get fucked, Ira. We got the Rizzler eating triple chocolate cookies from Costco. Fuck you, Saddam.
Dude, you know one double chunk chocolate cookie is like 530 calories.
Bro, they're gonna kill the fucking Rizzler.
Oh my god.
We're gonna wake up.
Eating that to children, bro.
Holy shit. Bro, it's just goy slop, dude. It's just fucking goy slop. Oh god.
Dude, when you said that the other day, I lost it and I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh yeah, McDonald's gives you a discount on all the filet of fishes during Lent. And then you're like,
After thousands of years of warring and soldiering from Christian West, we start with discounters fish fillet sandwiches from McDonald's.
that's what we have to show for it.
This is for your ancestors.
We talked about this.
Fucking Muslims. Oh man. What a story, man. I'm gonna tell my kids about that history someday.
Holy shit.
My friends use ancestors were sacrificed for Chipotle. For fish fillet discounts.
We used to be a proper country.
You said Columbus Day, now we got discounted fish fillet from fucking McDonald's.
I miss the days where I didn't have to see any brown people at 7-Eleven.
This is their country now, man.
There's too many brown people at Shake Shack.
Shake Shack used to be for white people. There's not a lot of whites that go to Shake Shack.
Oh my
The
god.
heartland of the fucking country, bro. It's over, dude. We're cooked.
This country's cooked. Oh, that's, if anything, this country's dead.
Yeah, man. Not as long as McDonald's lives, we'll be alive. When you see McDonald's closing, then you can start.
Do y'all know
some
about
fresh-
the Niggasaurus?
The what?
The Niggasaurus.
The fuck is that?
Somali.
Have you watched Jurassic Park?
Are you Somali?
No, I'm not a Somali, man. I hate those motherfuckers. I think they all should be killed.
That's exactly what a Somali was.
Oh, you a Somali? So you run an illegal
but you
healthcare
are.
center, bro?
Wait, are you
I
Somali?
run a center.
Man, fuck the Somali.
Vaughn, what are you?
Actually, a white
What am
woman
I?
did that.
I'm human. And I am Pocket's husband. What's up, baby?
Hey,
No, you're
what's
not.
up?
You
What's up,
never
Pocket?
will be, but a white woman did run that ring.
No, she didn't.
Well, I gotta say, Pockets, I don't even
Yeah,
play
Amy
chess,
Brock.
but I
Shout
know
out
a
to her.
queen when I see one.
What's up, Pockets?
What's up, Ray?
Later.
Good, how are you?
I'm just chilling.
Like a villain on penicillin.
Shit, fuck that. I ain't really chilling. I'm just sitting up here doing push-ups and sit-ups and whatnot.
No, I know, that's right. Shout out to that.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a midnight run, but I was like, you know what? Let me
Yeah, fuck that.
this shit is stupid because I'm literally like, this is why I get so frustrated.